Hello again. It's Monday, January 1st, 2018. This is JournalTV, and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for some editors' New Year's greetings. Each year, our editorial staff takes note of some local characters and singles them out with a line or two. So here we go. We all agree that education is a priority. This guy has raised more money for new projects and scholarships for DSLCC than at any other time in its history. Nice job, John. And on an educational note, leading a local school board is no simple task. Competing ideas, projects, and personalities can be complex. Congratulations to Randy Tucker for a job well done on the Alleghany County School Board. Covington City Manager Richard Douglas has helped his city move forward this year on a number of fronts. And the man can read a great kid's story too, as local library visitors know well. When you think of local softball tournaments or big events at the Jackson River Sports Complex, there's a guy behind many of these efforts. Alan Dressler is more than a big Virginia Tech fan. He leaves his mark on city welcome signs, infrastructure projects, and a whole lot more. Years ago, she and a couple of friends started an idea that continues to bloom all year long. The Clifton Ford School of the Arts touches thousands of area and regional people with innovative programs and events. Helen, you're still a jewel in our view. It's often appropriate to ask good questions, as opposed to making regular lengthy speeches. Alleghany Covington District Supervisor James Griffith wants to see the local industrial park get ready for more companies. Right. How do you get hundreds of people and organizations to say yes when you request money to assist hundreds of young people with education plans? You make a great case for doing so. That's how. Rachel's effort this year speaks for itself. How do you balance work, promoting area business, and an additional array of other challenges as a local chamber's president? You keep at it time after time. Scholar Fury virtually has been everywhere all the time, from ribbon cuttings to chamber strategy session. So you think this guy just cooks good ribeyes at public events? He's responsible for the installation of literally hundreds and hundreds of fiber optic cable runs throughout the region, hooking up thousands to the internet with speeds heretofore unknown. Thanks, Kenny. Do public works directors normally take on huge industrial type demolition jobs? No, but this one did. Earl and his crew demolished the old CSX buildings to make way for the Huff Corporation's big warehouse. And we'll be right back. From emceeing and participating in local Easter Sunday services to being a part of commemorating the challenges of trouble spots like that which occurred in Charlottesville this year, Mustard Deering and Reverend Rosalind Thomas were on the scene with positive effect. Local government finances are second guessed by everybody, from citizens to auditors. This guy has answers at his fingertips on this subject when the Covington City Council needs them the most. B.B. Bryan spreadsheets are becoming legendary. When you carry the mail so consistently for decades, that's not going to get you a major headline. But when he recently retired, literally thousands of his friends and customers viewed a video of his leaving, making many comments of thanks. He mainly worked alone and had a huge array of clients that he selected, not vice versa. When he finished the job, everybody knew the results would be first class. There was nobody quite like the late Robert Childs, who was memorialized in a service last January. If you decide that the system you're heading needs to be taken in a new direction, you've got to assemble a truly huge system of support. There would be no new tech effort in Alleghany County schools without Eugene Katoka's leadership. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of rural roadways in the region whose maintenance and upgrading lead to questions, critiques, and concerns. Susan has or finds the answers for the Alleghany County Board of Supervisors and the public every month. From the 4th of July to other patriotic events, you'll find this guy leading or very close by. Glad you're so active, Bill. When you consider visiting the region, you'll probably run into Teresa Hammond, whose effort to put and keep the Alleghany Highlands on everybody's map has been incessant and, we know, highly successful. Much goes on at the Clifton Forge Library, and Iris makes sure we all know about it. That involves a lot of story writing. Thanks. The Wizard of Oz once coined the term good deed doers. Gary and Jennifer Spradlin recently helped raise $10,000 for 2 local cancer victims. The Oz would be pleased. Moving a 100-year-old structure which weighs a couple 100,000 pounds is no small achievement. That takes cash, a good plan, and plenty of determination. The old C&O turntable will delight thousands once again as a result of Rob Catlin's efforts. And now a word from our sponsor. Cooperation on big concepts can literally change hundreds of lives. John has done the background work this past year with an associate from Covington to promote a joint industrial development agreement of revenue sharing that may mean a slew of future jobs. When it comes to grant writing, she's the queen of the submitters. From roads to planning and trails to infrastructure, Darlene's contacts have been extraordinarily successful in bringing big-time cash to Clifton Forge. Nobody you know had a more infectious laugh, nor better attitude and work ethic in promoting the region than John Hiller. The Masonic Theater's auditorium is now named in his honor. Right. The Masonic Theater and Amphitheater's smooth operation is a result of good planning and a great deal of enthusiasm. The lights, cameras, sound, and performers all have a good friend in Jeff. Maple Avenue's upgrading, downtown improvement, area cooperation, and more come from a can-do attitude of Covington's mayor. Tom seems to particularly delight in thanking the city's employees for a job well done. And now a word from our sponsor.